Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. John's High School in Redskin Field for a postseason matchup today with the St. John's Redskin home team and the visitors from ALA Phoenix. And we're excited to have a postseason game here on Legacy Team Productions. It's a bit of a gambling crapshoot today as to what the weather is going to do. It's beautiful right now, actually. Slight breeze, warm sun, but I look all the way around us, 365 degrees, and it's nothing but dark rain clouds. So we'll see what happens. We're going to get started, and I wanted to run through the starting lineup for your hometown St. John's Redskins. Number 22, pitching. And batting first is Justice Burt. He'll be followed by 21, Dion Perry, playing center field. And then the big man, the shortstop today, Cale Stewart, wearing number 31. Joe Bushman, the catcher, will be batting cleanup. And Gage Trickey will follow him in the 5-hole, playing first base. Wes Scarborough, the third baseman, will bat sixth. Dayson Spencer, the left fielder, will bat seventh, followed by the freshman, Clarence Wiltbank, and he'll be playing second base. And the number 9 hitter for the Redskins is Afton Cox, and he'll be playing right field. For the ALA ball club today, Marco Ubita is the left fielder, and he'll bat first, followed by his cousin Noah Urbita, and he is the catcher, batting second. George Lamelli is playing shortstop and will be batting third. TJ Robles is the pitcher for today's matchup. He'll be batting cleanup. TJ Gray will be playing first base. Eli Jacobson will be playing third base. Reed Bodie will be playing center field and batting seventh. Jonathan Wendt is the second baseman. He'll be batting eighth. And the right fielder batting ninth is Trevor Humbert. So we're excited to get started, and hopefully they get started right away before the weather decides to change, because right now it's beautiful baseball weather. I'm missing my partner in crime. He's on his way. He's indisposed at the time, but I speak of Paul Hancock, who will join us a bit later. I know his son Cale is running around here, and will get on a mic here in a minute. So looks like we're getting ready to get started. Justice Burt, the senior captain, on the mound for the Redskins. I know how important this game is to him, and I know how focused he was before the ball game. So he looks in for the first pitch as the batter stands in. There's a pitch, and it's outside for ball one. And the second pitch from Justice, straight down the middle. That's fouled off way behind that pitch. Justice was ahead of him by a mile. They've got their big numbered unis on today. Justice is sporting number 22. Here's the pitch. That's a pitch right past him for strike two. If Justice can get hot right here and throw strikes, I think he's going to have an easy day of it. We'll see if I'm right. Here's the pitch, and that is foul tip into the glove for the first strikeout of the ball game, and one out. Really nice pitch there, and the batter was just behind it. So Justice has one out here in the top of the first, and he looks in for his sign from his partner Joe Bushman. There's the throw outside, just like he started the last hitter for ball one. The field's in great condition today. Players are all ready to go. There's a ball hit slowly, meekly to the shortstop. Cale Stewart comes up firing and just gets the out. I thought for a second there Cale held on to that ball maybe a little too long and didn't charge that slow roller. but he was able to come up with it, and he's got a cannon for an arm and was able to throw out the runner, who was Noah Yerbita. So now stepping up to the plate for ALA is George Lemley, and he looks in at strike one on the outside corner. So Justice has worked his way ahead in the count, 0-1, and here comes the second pitch. That's down low. Great block by the catcher, Joe Bushman, to stop that ball. So even count, 1-1 with 2 outs for the Redskins. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. I'm being joined now by Cale Hancock, who has taken a seat next to me, and it's good to have you with us. Thanks for hurrying over from school today. I know you were out of breath by the time you got here.
Yeah.
It's good to have you here. Right now it looks like a wonderful day for baseball, and we're hoping these clouds stay away. 2-2. There's a ball hit slowly to the shortstop. He charges this time, makes the throw, gets the out. The difference in that play from the very last out was that Cale came charging in and was able to make that play real nice. So after a half inning, Justice Burt faced 3 hitters, struck out 1, enticed them into 2 grounders to the shortstop for the other 2 outs. We faced the minimum number of batters, and the Redskins look to get started at the plate. Right now, Coach Davis is talking to his battery unit of Justice Burt and Joe Bushman, trying to get on the same page with his pitcher and catcher combo. And Justice will grab a helmet and head out to the plate. I'm anxious to see, it's not often, Cale, that we get to have these private schools come up to the White Mountains and play against our Redskin team, but that's the case today. So we're excited to have ALA here. I talked to their coach before the game and asked him how the drive was, and he said it was beautiful. And I said probably long, and he says, yeah, but you know what? It was beautiful. So they're excited to be here. Little cooler than they're used to in Phoenix.
Definitely a big change of scenery.
Yep, driving up through Salt River Canyon, if you're a young man that's never taken that trip before, that's got to be pretty impressive. The pitcher's getting ready. He throws with about a 3/4 arm angle and comes not quite sidearm, but definitely not over his ear. So we'll see if he can control that ball. I know Justice is looking to get this thing started right away. He'll be followed by Dion. Dion Perry has been hot. He has really hit the ball well. He's been a terror on the base paths, so it's always fun to see Justice step up to the plate and do well, followed by Dion, and then see our 2 big hitters, Cale Stewart and Joe Bushman, come up after and see if they can't drive some runs in and get this thing started off. I'd really like to see Cale a 10-run rule because I want to get this game completed. I don't know what the alternative is. We're playing on a Monday as opposed to a Tuesday because the seniors of this ALA team, they actually have testing tomorrow that they couldn't miss, and therefore we had to move the game up a day. And so the Coyotes are ready. He's going to throw one more pitch. It gets by the catcher, and maybe they'll try one more time. That ball was supposed to come down, and because it was in the dirt and the catcher was unable to make a play, they couldn't throw down to start the inning. So here comes the pitch. And there's the throw down to second base. Nice little throw by the catcher, almost on top of the bag, and we're ready to go here in the bottom of the first. Rain, rain, go away.
And normally here in St. John's, I love seeing rain, but when we're working here with all this heavy electronic equipment, please don't rain.
I agree with you 100%. As a gardener and having a garden at home, I always want to see the rain, but right now with all this equipment, I would prefer not to. Here's the first pitch to Justice. He looks in for a strike one. I think Justice, as a leadoff hitter, likes to take a couple of pitches and look over what the pitcher's doing, make sure that he kind of has an idea and he can verbalize that back to his teammates. Here's the second pitch, and Justice is swinging. Drives it deep in the air. The left fielder is coming over. The center fielder is coming over, and basket Willie Mays catches that thing for the first out of the inning. So now up to the plate steps number 21, one of my favorite baseball numbers. I was telling Mr. Chavez over there on the end that my favorite baseball player of all time wore number 21, and that was Roberto Clemente for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Dion's sporting number 21, and he steps in ready to go. That ball's called a strike on the outside corner, and so Dion falls behind 0-1.
Now, I couldn't help but notice that St. John's Redskins this afternoon are wearing different numbered uniforms, different styled uniforms.
They tried this a couple of games back, and they won the game, and so Coach Davis leaves it up to the seniors to decide what they want to wear, and they pulled these out for the playoffs. I do like the big number. There's Dion with a smash to third base, and that's handled by the third baseman for ALA. What a play. That was Eli Jacobson at third base, and that ball was hit on the screws, and he was able to put a glove on that and catch that line drive. So up to the plate now, wearing number 31, is our big man, Cale Stewart. He steps in. Cale's been hot lately. I love he has that open stance now where he's able to really drive. And Cale's aggressive. He's aggressive. He loves to take that first pitch. First pitch swinging, Cale Stewart. So with 2 outs, Cale's looking to get something started here. Both of the Redskin hitters prior to Cale hit the ball hard, but right at people. So we'll see what happens here. There's a ball outside, so the count goes even at 1-1. That's a pitch that Cale would be looking at a certain area, and that pitch did not fit the area Cale was looking for. So he's ready to go now. There's a pitch, again, high and outside for ball 2. So Cale's working the pitcher a little more than the previous hitters. He's looked at 2, swung at 1. We'll see if he can't make something happen right here. Cale has the ability to get the Redskins on the board with 1 swing. So there's a pitch inside, and he has gotten ahead 3-1. But he'll have the green light from Coach Davis. There's no question about that. He'll swing if it's where he wants it. And that's exactly where he wants it, and he just missed underneath that just a bit. So now the count on the batter is full at 3-2, and the pitcher, TJ Robles, will need to come with a strike here. And that ball is inside, and Cale Stewart has drawn a walk to start this Redskin inning with a base runner. And now up to the plate steps Joe Bushman. Cale back from chasing down a foul ball out of play. He did great. He was able to get over there and get that ball. And so now Joe Bushman looks in. Joe Bushman has hit the ball extremely well, and I look for him here to find something he likes and put the ball in play. That ball's just a little low in the dirt, and the pitcher looks in to get his sign. Bushman ahead in the count, 1-0. So if Joe can put this ball in play, Cale has the potential of making something happen at first base. Cale's just now getting